What is going on, guys? Miles here, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at the new event in Call of Duty World War II. This event was quite sudden because Sledgehammer Games weren't really talking about this event much leading up to it, and then suddenly they dropped it on us today. And this event is called Attack of the Undead, and it lasts from now until June the 26th, so we almost have an entire month for this event. And as you might expect, this event is kind of like a clash between multiplayer and zombies, which I think is really cool, and there's a lot of new content which I'll go over in this video. Let's start off with the DLC weapons. I believe there are 7 DLC weapons with this event, which is pretty crazy. That is a ton of weapons, and you're probably not going to get them all because there are so many of them, but you should be able to get a few of them because it is quite a long event. So let's go through all of the weapons. We have 2 melee weapons, which I'm not so interested in, but maybe some of you guys out there are. We have the fire axe as well as the claymore sword, and as for the actual guns, we have the Nambu Type 2, which is a submachine gun. We have a lot of weapons which are called type in this game now. It's pretty crazy and it's going to get a little bit confusing, but here is another type weapon in the game. We also have the first DLC shotgun in the game called the Blunderbuss, which looks really awesome, and this is one of the weapons I really want to get from this event, and it should be a lot of fun to use. I'm hoping it's going to be actually good, because right now I feel like the combat shotgun is like the only good shotgun in the game, and all the others are kind of underwhelming, so I'm hoping the Blunderbuss is at least decent. We have a new DLC light machine gun called the Stinger, and I'm quite interested in this weapon because I believe it's a high damage but low fire rate weapon, so it's going to be fairly similar to the Bren, and I think it might be a very good weapon, but I don't really know the stats of it, and I don't know anyone who has the weapon yet, so we'll have to wait and see, but I am quite interested in it. And finally, we have 2 DLC snipers as well. The first one is the lever action, which I actually got a variant of when I was opening up some supply drops as soon as the event began, so I might make a video on that if you guys are interested. And the last one is another weapon which I really want to get, and that's the PTRS-41. Pretty legendary sniper rifle right there, and I'm hoping it's going to be good in this game as well. Over the next few days, maybe tomorrow, I'll be making a video on like the most efficient way to get these DLC weapons, so stay tuned for that, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel so you can see that video as soon as it comes out. So they are all of the DLC weapons, but there's actually a bunch of new game modes as well, which I think is really cool, and they're kind of like themed around zombies, but they're in multiplayer, which is pretty awesome. The first one is Infected, which you guys will know from all the other Call of Duties which have had this game mode. This game mode is a lot of fun, and it is slightly different in COD World War II because this time the infected people are actually zombies, which I think is pretty awesome. And this game mode is currently in the game, and I believe it's only available during this event. The second new game mode, I believe, currently isn't in the game, but it's going to be added in a week or two, and it's called Hardpoint. And I'm really looking forward to this one, to be honest. It's basically Hardpoint, but there's random AI zombies in there as well, so that's going to be a lot of fun to play, and I can't wait to give it a go. And the final game mode is called Relic of the Undead, and I don't know a ton about this game mode, but basically you want to hold this zombie head for as long as possible, and I believe you become a zombie whilst you're holding it, so it sounds pretty cool, and I'll probably give it a go when it does come out. And along with all this other stuff, there is a new map as well. Well, it's kind of new, but it's kind of not, and it's basically Groston House. The zombies map has been made into a multiplayer map, which I think is going to be really fun to play as well. And I wonder how it's going to play out, because that map in zombies is really small, so is it going to be like super chaotic in multiplayer? I have no idea, but I am looking forward to it. So overall, I think this event is actually really good, and maybe it's the best event in World War II thus far. Let me know what you think of it down in the comments below, and if you guys found the video useful, leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more Call of Duty, but I'll see you guys in another video.